How to understand what type of driving license you need when traveling abroad. My general recommendation is to have all possible driving licenses you have. So first of all, your plastic, it's called the national driving license. In Georgia, it looks like this. And also currently Georgia is issuing two types of international driving permits. One of them is from Convention on Road Traffic of 8th November 1968, and the second one from 1949. So there are two main road traffic conventions, and this international driving license has all the information about your driving license in English. Let's check it out, how it looks like. Here, for example, I have A and B categories, right? So you can see them here, A1, B, B1. Means with this, I can travel all around the world with all these three licenses, as long as I'm not registered somewhere. Of course, if I'm registering somewhere, then I need to exchange my driving license to a local one, especially in the European Union. But apart from that, most of the countries have signed these licenses, except from, for example, North Korea. But there, no one can drive anything, just the authorities there, right? So we're not talking about the super exotic countries. And some countries also still have their special regulations. For example, China, you need to get like an additional local international driving permit and things like that. So before traveling to any country that is a little bit more exotic than, let's say, I don't know, Italy, which is obviously probably a part of all this European conventions and stuff. If you're traveling to a more exotic country, always check, maybe ask their local department or check on Reddit or like Google what type of additional document they might be needing. I will be linking here below the video and information that we've gathered about some countries that we found out online that have like special regulations and special restrictions, so you can check that link out. But in general, if you have the opportunity to get both of those international driving permits, this one is valid for 3 years, this one is valid for 1 year only, so you need to come and replace it. Then it will be pretty much secure in most of the situations, unless you, of course, live in that country. For example, if I get my driving license in Georgia and then go to Germany and try to use it while being resident in Germany, then they will not like it that much, like it's illegal. Don't do this. But if you're a digital nomad, if you're traveling all around the world and you want to use it in countries where you're not resident, I don't count the EU. If you're EU resident, you cannot use it in the EU, obviously, the Georgian driving license. But yeah, if you have all these three with you, those two, by the way, they don't work without this one. So you always need to have this one. And most police checks, they will be pretty satisfied with just this one. I was renting motorbike and a scooter in Nicaragua, Brazil, and Mexico. And I was checked in Mexico and in Nicaragua, and I just gave them actually this one, and they were pretty satisfied with that one. They did not ask for the international driving permit. I had it with me. If they would have asked, but I would have showed it to them. But in general, they were satisfied with this one, even though they probably are not. I did not actually check the convention because I was just always having this one with me. But yeah, just always have three of them with you, and then if they don't like this one, you show them this one. And if they don't like this one, you show them this one, and then one of those will work for sure. So yeah, the general tip to sum it up, if you're traveling, ideally have all the international driving permits you can get from your country of residency where you got your international driving permit. Always have your plastic card with you. And before every trip, just check what type of regulations this country has concerning international driving permits. Do they need something additional? Do they maybe need a translation to their local language and this type of things? So in this way, you will always be on the right side and you'll never have trouble, and you will just enjoy traveling and driving in any country you're going to.